I am back. That's on. Earlier, I deleted the video, but I'm doing clip-ins. But I saved one clip-in to show people how to care for their clip-in. All right. So it doesn't look like it, but this is a little table. So to alleviate tangles, you really want to make sure you take care of the hair. I like to use a moisturizer shampoo, then a little detangler, especially when it's knotted and kind of locked. And you really want to pull the hair. You're milking the hair. I did this earlier on this a little bit. Let it sit and let it sit. You always want to start from the root with extensions. Almost head, you don't have to do it because most people they don't their hair isn't tangled like this. Unless they have sandy tone hair, and I'll talk about that another time. The sandy tone, sandy blonde, brown, and blonde tangle excessively, even if you detangle. But there are ways around that for easy hair care. So the best way to maintain your clip-ins, now this is a tighter curl, this is tight Afro curly, my in-house brand, but it's available on the website. So this is like a mid-range core type hair pattern. I don't like to say core type hair, but that's a whole other subject. I am having a webinar on April 23rd. That's a Sunday, 2 to 5:30.
Hear me now? Can anyone hear me? If not, I'll come back and you know what? It was attached to the speaker.
Okay. So the whole video will be without sound.
Just only the beginning. Okay, yeah. I all that talking I was doing. So what I was saying, okay, what's the quick thing? Okay, I'll show the extensions, and then the webinar will be on April 21st. And I did mention, now I feel like I gotta start all over. No, I mentioned how we want to do multiple shampoos because the first one kind of just opens the cuticle. It doesn't even open the cuticle. It just kind of takes whatever's on the surface off, and that lather matters. So the first lather you might have seen in my hand, it was more like a melted ice cream. This one is definitely thicker. I still feel knots, but we're not really focused on the knots. We want to make sure the hair is clean. So see how the lather's getting thicker than it was before. And that will not happen on April 21st because I'm using different cameras. I'm glad they said something. Hi, how are you?
I'm glad you looked.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna put a little protein in your hair. You're getting some shedding.
Okay.
You said you're taking vitamins, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it because I don't comb it for that time?
No, for the
No.
week. Mm-mm. And it could be your shed phase. Maybe you're just hair. And it's not a lot though.
Okay.
It's not a lot. Alvita, are you ready for the trip? I'm not ready, but your souvenirs are almost ready. I'm waiting for one more thing. We're planning a Curl Friends getaway. Anyone could have come from my mailing list, social media. We're going to Jamaica in May. All right, you see the difference in the lather? Well, you know the difference in the lather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, me too. I'll be ready 2 nights before too. Your face is vibrating, nose itching, right?
Yeah,
Most people itch their nose, yeah.
it felt so good.
And the benefit of this is, like, if someone did it more often, it would stimulate circulation. So it probably temporarily does that, but it does exfoliate and it feels good. So that's why I do it. What I might do walking Sunday on the 7th. Since I'm not doing the workshop on the 7th. There's a it's a shampoo massager. So you can, I have an Amazon storefront in my link. It's not this one because this is a pro massager. But there's something not comparable, but it's something you can use. So we don't pre-poo and do all that. That takes up too much work. And pre-condition. Who has the time? So how long does it take you to do your hair? Okay, not disregard the styling portion. No, but the washing, shampoo, conditioner.
And to sit under the dryer.
No, don't like put on your holding product. Oh, discount that part. No,
30 minutes.
that's a learning curve. But washing and conditioning takes you how long?
30 to 45 minutes.
Really?
Because
To wash
I
it?
split. Because I split and then have to go in each section.
Oh, why are you doing that?
I thought that's how I was supposed to do it.
You're doing yours in one big mass.
Okay.
I'm glad I asked. Put you on the spot. No. Yeah, so you're going, let me do this one section, but yeah, you're doing your shampoo, all that, and then you're milking. You're doing that. Because the hair's clean once you do this 3 times.
Okay. I thought I had to go through a section.
Like this?
Yes.
No, because the molecules are smaller. It's going to get in there.
Okay.
It's going to get in there. When you split it, just split it when you condition. And see, I did this, smushed it in there, then I split it out. Maybe in 4 sections is fine. I did 3 with yours.
Okay.
So it shouldn't take you longer than
20 minutes?
Not even 15 maybe.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
So that saves me time not splitting it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do that. You just want to ensure, once you get the conditioning, you want to ensure that you distribute your conditioner.
Okay.
And see, you can always add a little bit of water, because that helps.
I was doing the conditioner like how you showed me to do the product. Each line.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Like a relaxer.
Yeah.
No. No. Nope. You see how I just smushed it in your hair? Oh, let me see if I need to redo that. No, because I don't say split
No,
it
you
all.
don't.
You just adding a little extra sauce on it. If anything, I say to do this.
Mhm.
Just you're combing it out. See
Okay.
how it starts to foam up? And because the comb really doesn't, or the brush doesn't touch down there enough, I like to smush it in there.
See, that's why
Then,
I did sections
nope,
because
this
it's
one
mushy.
big section is fine.
Okay.
Because it's a bunch of water with the product. And you can tell it's working by how smooth your hair is.
Okay.
So that's two sections. At most, maybe four sections with your conditioning stage. Because the only thing you're ensuring is that it's detangled and then distributed. That's what your brush and your hands do. So yours only required three sections. Because conditioner conditions your hair and you can feel it changing um, by the time you finish conditioning it, if that makes sense. This is normal for you, right?
Yes.
Just about? Okay.
You saved me more time now.
Oh, yeah. Like you were like taking this little piece right
Yeah.
here. You were making sure it was conditioned. Nope, you can smush it all in there. And add a little water if you need to.
Okay.
Of course, the only time we don't add water is when we're styling with our hair anyway. So now we're gonna style. Squeeze out the excess. Now you can section out. And I like to start with the front. And I like to start with the front so the runoff water won't dilute the back. If you started with the back, all that water from the front would dilute the back. But I'll go more in depth with the webinar. I think I'm going to send a survey out too for people who do attend prior to if they have questions. We'll see. So I posted a video last week. Someone sent it to me. Where someone, there was another, I think she's an influencer, said I didn't like botanical gels. I'm like, I like botanical gels, but they just don't work for our hair for longevity. And she said, because she's from Jamaica. She's from Jamaica, and, it's not accessible. I'm from New York, but we're going to Jamaica. I'm going to get over to that side so they can see it. But see, and I don't even grab small sections. Your hair is more hydrated than it was the first time. You notice a difference in your hair?
Definitely.
Look, you don't have to spend that much time. So you're from start to finish washing and applying product should take, oh, there goes that comb. Wasn't you. It's just been in water a lot. That's how often I use these. From start to finish, it should be not start to finish, from applying product.
Okay.
It should maybe take you an hour and 15 minutes, maybe. If that, I don't think should take that long. You're using your comb too?
Yes.
Okay. Your curls come out like this? You're like, it's all in the water. Some people just have too much. I know it was
too much water.
It was the other Holden product, but you still should have gotten that because of the structure of your hair. It's more flat and smooth on the surface.
Okay.
But you might have had too much water or didn't spend enough time with your shampoo. You know, it could be one of those things.
I definitely had too much water.
Okay, yeah. And I'm going to have you touch it too. So, you know, I squeezed it out, but feel that. That's way too much water.
Okay.
Like, anytime it's cool to the touch or there's water transfer, there's too much. You would think that there's not a lot of water, right?
Yeah, it didn't feel
But look at this. There's still something in there. And then I like to use like an old t-shirt. I use a paper towel in our case. So I'm going to post the link to the webinar in the description after I do this. It'll be up today. I'm using the fine side. Oh, it's unheard of. But what it does, it helps to distribute the product better and get to the root. Oh, Alvita, if you're still here, your product is back in stock. So you can either order or I can send you an invoice. Let me know. And if you can wait, I'll send it with your welcome gift. I think I'll send them whenever my last supplier is sending something else. Whenever I get that, I'm sending your gift off. And I'm not shingling. It looks like I'm shingling. I'm not. I'm just making sure the curls are separated and clumped enough at the same time. Because if I just left it with the comb, it's going to look like a Jerry curl. I'll let you see it too. You're like, wait a minute. Some people just leave it like that. That's fine because they see curls.
Mm-hmm.
But that's more 80s. You can have it like that. That's why I go back through it. See how it clumped together?
Mm-hmm.
What side do you wear it to?
More.
Oh, going that way. Okay. Doesn't it seem like we went through your hair faster than before, too?
Yes.
Because it's more hydrated.
I did notice a big difference when I did my wash.
So I'll never do a wash and go on dry hair, like bone dry hair, because the product has nothing to adhere to. It's just gonna sit on the outside of the head or the hair. I have to like tiptoe around here. Okay, seeing if there were any questions.
Is it okay to use a towel to dry the hair?
Try to use something with not a lot
Yeah,
of
I figured
traction
that.
on it. It really depends on the thread count, right?
I figured that when you
Yeah.
get a t-shirt with
Yeah,
a
because it's
towel.
so thin. You can use a towel, but I think it'll be too rough. So it's gonna tangle your hair. It's gonna make more work for you.
I think that's the mistake I made.
Okay, you were using a towel. Like we can use you know how people say, "Oh, use microfiber towels after you put it." Not with us. We want to just take the water out. And with them, you know, with looser textures like wavies, they shouldn't even be using a towel. They should use their hands first because sometimes they have dry hair and they're taking out moisture and product that needs to be in the hair. So I'm not adding a towel to that because the front tends to be drier, more dehydrated, I should say. Your edges are coming in too, right?
Yes,
You
because I'm
feel?
not touching them. I'm not
Yeah.
putting my hair in a ponytail.
You're like, okay, edges.
Yes. This style is so convenient.
It is.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything.
There's no tension.
Wake up and shake it out and call it a day. Your neck okay and everything?
Yes.
I'm going to do that last. So what we also want to do is, even though we did all that work, we're putting this all together. Do you bunch your hair together?
No.
I like to bunch it together, only, you know, mostly to get it out the way, but I realize there's not a lot of moisture and airflow. So that moisture is not attaching to your hair. So it's not frizzing your hair out, you know, expanding it.
So it's fine when you punch it.
Yep, bunch it up because we're going to not restyle, but kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for. We're going to fluff it out, I guess, after we take the clips down. Did you notice how the back doesn't take as long? Or not yet?
No,
Because
not
you're
yet.
working
I
your
only
way
did my
through.
hair one
Okay.
time.
Yeah, the curls just come easier in the back, even though they're
Okay.
tighter curls.
But the ones in the front seem to last longer.
It's looser.
Okay.
Yep, it's looser and it's more porous. So the product has more places to go.
Alright. Now in the past, I did have to add like moisturizer oil. I realize in my hair it stays. I don't need to add anything.
No,
It's
right,
moisturized.
right. And it's kind of, it gives us a false sense when we're adding something like, oh,
Okay.
it feels moisturized.
Mhm.
But moisture is more of a performance. Like, however, say someone came with buildup, because you notice the difference between your hair now and then. Um, you might have had more product in your hair, so
Mhm.
it felt more moisturized, but it really was lubricated based on what you were using.
Yes.
Lubrication and moisture feel the same. But again, moisture is a performance. It's how your curls perform in water. So if it's just like not absorbing, it's a little frizzy, it's like, well, we need hydration. But then when your curls come right away, you know where your hair is at on your journey. Okay, you can sit up.
Okay.
Let me have you sit up more so I can reach back there. I hate turning this because then it falls off.
And it's easier to manage when you cut off all the dead ends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few in the front, but where that takes time because the front
Right.
doesn't grow as quickly. Good thing we didn't have to cut.
If it's needed, I think I'm okay with it.
But it just it'll look like the Jefferson.
Oh,
What's
no.
his name?
Okay.
Like, it'll be real short at the top. Like everyone with curls, they get a mullet because this grows a lot faster than
Okay.
the front. Like the sides and the back grow much quicker.
No, I'm happy you took care and cut that all off.
What'd you say?
I'm happy you took care of that.
Oh yeah. And we just put it right back on anyway. I feel like I'm walking out of trapeze up here.
Can we say?
No, no, you're fine. Nope. It's more of me working around the tripod.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 3 cameras that I work from in a different software program. So I'll be like, hit A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the technology down.
Yeah, not really. I told my sister, I'm like, I need to put you on Zoom real quick. That's why I postponed it. I was like, let me do a dry run. Because I've done it before a couple times. Yeah, with the gel, you always also want to make sure that you are combing from the end. Sometimes you put too much,
Okay.
and then especially with people with really, uh, I don't recommend this for certain hair types. Um, if you put too much, you can rip your hair out because you're forcing the tool through your hair.
Okay. And that's why I was wet. When you
No,
put too
it's
much
like
or
almost dry.
dry. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then if there's just way too much. I mean, still wet, but there's not enough moisture present, or you just have too much product. Hmm? What'd you say? Oh, because you like to cover it.
Yeah.
Because we had clippings down there, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to have you lay back again so I can do the front. And I like to do this last because the front is drier, so it adheres better and it lays down. Well, you know what? It's not even facing you. That's why someone else will be here. I'm like, I'm getting help that day. Okay, now you can sit up again. How's that? Want to look in the mirror?
That's good. Yeah.
So what I like to do, you don't need it in this case, but I just want to show people a tiny bit, a little preview. My hands felt real dry just now. Go through with a little bit of holding product. Because a lot of this, especially in the front, just sat while we're doing the back. So we want to make sure it didn't expand too much. So on those pieces where it's not reverting yet, this is heat, right?
Yes.
So I just add a little bit of water to my hands, and then we just scrunch that. Or you can hop in the end chair. Towards this end.
Mhm.
Okay. So I will be back to install the clip-ins. All right. Bye.